Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Hope you've all been well. So this time we are going to Crete. Crete? No, we're not going to Crete. This time we're going to Cyprus, specifically Paphos in Cyprus. Hope you enjoy. This time I won't be showing my face in this video because I am looking and feeling a bit rough and I don't want to subject you to that. So yeah. I've been to Paphos before during the pandemic and it's a lovely, peaceful, family-friendly destination with lots to see and enjoy. I went with my friend and my sister and hope you enjoy this vlog. On the first day, we just explored the area and we went to the harbour, had some lunch and looked around in the shops, had some ice cream. It was a lovely introduction to Cyprus. Hey, hey. Next day we went on a sightseeing cruise which ended up at the Blue Lagoon where we had a lovely swim. It was so lovely. I would highly recommend this experience. While waiting for the bus, we explored a small town called Polis. It was just so quaint and charming. It was a lovely addition to our trip. bus, which I would recommend in any city really. So this took us to a few different places, one of them being the tombs of kings and the old town.
Oh my gosh, I love this! Oh.
On our way back from sightseeing, we came across this tree with handkerchiefs hung on it, and legend has it that by tying a rag to the tree after visiting its chapel, it can cure all sorts of ailments. The next day I had a solo day, which was lovely and peaceful, but very, how do I put this, very challenging because I had to trek up a mountain, but onto that later. I started off at Coral Bay Beach, which was absolutely lovely, and then I made my way to this highly recommended restaurant in Viclari called The Last Castle. Guys, it was like the road to Damascus going to that place. If you're going there, please take a car because taxis will not go the whole way, because there are dirt roads all the way up to the restaurant and taxis will not go on them. So I would highly recommend you hiring a car and going all the way up to that restaurant because it is so beautiful. The food was so tasty, so fresh, and it was all locally sourced ingredients. I would highly recommend, 10 out of 10. That's it for this vlog. It was a short one, but a good one. I would highly recommend Paphos. I would say I would go back again, and this time I would go with my family, and I will hire a car for sure, and I would explore a lot more of Paphos because there's a lot more to see. That's it for this vlog. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again next time. Maybe in Crete. Who knows? Bye.